All right, have and have not fans, we're getting closer and closer and closer and closer to the season 8 premiere on Tuesday night, November 24th. Now, I'm about to wrap up my videos for the haves and the have nots, at least until tomorrow if we get any kind of, sneak peeks from the episode, promotional photos that might show us something that wasn't in the trailer and things like that. So yeah, this is my next to last video that I need to record about the show. After this, I need to do my who will die in season 8, the traditional video. But this video is about one of the most intriguing scenes from the trailer we got. What was it, like a couple weeks ago now that I think about it? Look, it's been there's so many shows I review, they kind of run together. Plus my mind has been more focused on like the Fresh Prince after the reunion and everything from a few days ago. So before we go further in the video, let's go ahead and take a moment. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button to show that you like the content I put here on the channel, and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. Your subscribe now will help me reach 200,000 subscribers later. Also, go ahead and follow me on my social media platforms. All the links to the various forms of social media are in the description box below, from LinkedIn to Twitter, Facebook groups, Facebook pages, Instagram, and everything else associated with social media that I am a part of in some way, shape, or form. And hit that notification bell and select all, because I don't want you to miss out whenever I post new content on the channel. So that lengthy introduction out of the way, I want to know, why the hell is Jim in bed with Hanna? Now, the title might be misleading, but I don't think they're going to sleep together. But I'm just wondering what's going on, because to be completely honest, I don't know how to read Hanna's face, because to me, this doesn't look like a pissed off Hanna. It looks like her and Jim might have like a sentimental moment. Something that actually isn't, Jim being an asshole, Hanna being, overly sanctified. It seems like there's a moment of understanding. I know I read too much into this, but this is what I hope, because I remember back when, after Amanda died or was killed, and Hanna had the cleaning crew come up into the room to clean all the blood up, because remember how messy that room was? There was a moment where Jim he went off because he didn't want anybody in Amanda's room. And then when he told off Hanna, she pretty much stood her ground and decided, you know what, I'm done. So she walks out. But she could hear Jim sobbing and actually went in there to console him. And, his head was kind of on her lap because he just lost his daughter and he was upset. And, Hanna broke down to him why she did what she did. Look, I came in here, I found her, all the blood and everything. You and Mrs. Cryer, you didn't need to see that. That's why I had the cleaning crew come in here, because to your benefit, you just didn't have to see it. Kind of like, when they brought the body downstairs and they unzipped the bag. It's like they had to see it to believe it, even though they probably wish they didn't look. So I think that when it comes down to it, oh, dang, I ain't getting emotional. Like, it's literally chilly in my room. I need to cut my heater on, but I got a few more videos to record, so I can't have the background noise to sack. But I'd rather be a little chilly than when it's like super hot and my fan's cut off because I'm sweating. But it's really windy today in Lynchburg, so it's really cold. So please show that you appreciate the video by liking and subscribing. But not to go on and run on sentences here, but yeah. So basically, I think Jim was like, can she ever forgive me because I let her down? And it's like, God can forgive you. And then he kind of looked at her, dumbfounded, and then walked off. And it's like, at that point, I had really hoped that, I wasn't looking for Jim to make a full redemption arc, but I thought that would have planted the seeds for Jim beginning to change. But unfortunately, that was like one of, if not the last civil moments between Hanna and Jim's character. So I wonder if it turns out that Wyatt is actually dead. Jim has a humbling moment and actually apologizes to Hanna for the whole Mr. Jim thing, and then also explains the whole child support thing and why he needs Hanna's help, considering that she's the executor now. But the cynical person in me is like, yeah, this is probably early on in the season and Jim's still going to be a SOB and he doesn't know she's the executor. And I think there's a episode title or episode that's like episode 2 or something where Jim seeks to get revenge. So given that Mitch pretty much made it clear that the Malones would come after him if he tries to go after the Young family, he's probably going to go directly to Hanna to warn her one more time about getting those children of hers in line to get the money back. So I think it's one of those scenarios where that's going to happen, but I honestly hope my first assumption is, our first guess is right, that this is a civil moment between the two. I would like for that to be the case, but I don't know. I mean, it's good to see Jim out of the hospital, first of all, but I just wish that just somebody would be a little bit nicer to Hanna, just a little bit. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think is going to occur with these two, sitting in bed together? I mean, given the fact that Hanna's going to whack David upside the head and pull a knife out on Derek, who knows what she has in the dresser next to her bed for Jim. That's all I'm saying. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate the support on these videos. It really means a lot to me. Even when I'm not really feeling the series as much as I used to, the fact that you all watch my content does keep me going. So thanks as always. Shout out to those on Patreon. You can donate to the channel as well by joining Patreon for as little as $1 a month, or a more direct donation without a membership. Hit me up on PayPal or Cash App. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.